That's it. Good boy.
Excuse me, but were you just talking to your suitcase?
Yes, but this isn't just a suitcase. It's a Samboro, a new breed of luggage. It follows me everywhere.
But you talk to it?
Listen, when you own a Samboro, you've got a friend for life. In fact,
My Samboro never leaves my side. Ah!
Samboro Luggage, your traveling companion.
so tell me, how long have you had your Samboro?
You guys to tape a quality insurance inspection, not an international incident.
Okay, Diane, anytime.
Hi, my name is Diane Hunter, and I visit Wendy's restaurants to help managers maintain QSC, quality, service, and cleanliness. And today we're going to concentrate on cleanliness, or sanitation. My job is to help new managers and trainees understand Wendy's guidelines, and even some experienced managers need a refresher consultation, as we all do.
Are you the new manager? Run for your life! Oh, I'm Homer Simpson. I'm your new assistant manager. The quality inspector is on the way over here, even as I squeak. Dean Hunter.
It's Diane Hunter.
Dean, Diane, whatever. These quality inspectors aren't male or female. They ain't human. I think they came from Uranus and took over the empty minds of senior managers. They could be anyone. They look normal on the outside, but they could be anyone at all. Anyone. Who are these guys?
That's a TV crew. I've asked them to come along and join us on a quick quality assurance inspection. My name's Diane Hunter. What's your name?
Bond. James Bond. I'm a federal agent under the disguise of Homer Simpson. No, not Homer Simpson. I've never heard of Homer Simpson. Not even the phony Homer Simpson. Anyways, like I said, my name is Agent 86 Maxwell Smart.
Nice to meet you, Homer Stimson. Maybe you should come along. You might learn a few things. Let's begin with the outside, what the customer would see first. It's important to keep the dumpster and the grease bin area clean at all times. And this is extremely important in the summer, when it could attract flies and animals.
Animals? Like bears?
In some locations, it's possible.
But not in winter, right?
In some locations.
Let's go inside. I'm cold. We can go over the outside list later.
Okay, let's start with the dining room, the area that the customer sees next.
I ain't afraid of no bears. No bears would have messed with me.
Here, Homer, why don't you take my coat while I discuss a few aspects about the dining room. Overall, the dining room should be neat, with the tables being cleared off. The floor and the ceiling tiles should be clean and in good repair. The handles of the cutlery should always be facing towards the customer to avoid possible contamination of the food contact surfaces. As well, the ketchup pump should be cleaned regularly to avoid possible buildup. Let's have a look at the salad bar.
I ain't afraid of no bears.
The fluorescent light above the salad bar should be clean and protected against breakage. And the crock should be completely surrounded by ice and at a level that will maintain the food at a temperature of 40 degrees Fahrenheit or lower. And this is extremely important during the summer months.
Summer? That's when the bears are real bad, huh? I'll check the temperature now.
Homer!
Feels pretty cold to me.
We have thermometers for that, Homer. Now that you've contaminated it, we'll have to dispose of it.
Aw, you're too fussy. When I worked at Lucky Chucky's Burger Bucket, those little things never bothered us.
But did it bother the customers?
What customers?
You go get cleaned up. Let's replace this and move on into the kitchen. Here, I'll take that for you. Thank you. Cleaning chemicals or pesticides should never be stored near food or food contact surfaces. If this chemical spills on this food tray, it could contaminate the food, and that could be really harmful to the customer. The ice scoop should never be buried in the ice bin like you see here.
Well, it's got to be in there somewhere.
The handle should always be facing up so that the employee does not contaminate the ice that is going to go into somebody's drink. The floor around here looks really good and clean. There's no French fry spillage on the floor, there's no cups, and there's no buildup of grease that could cause somebody to slip and fall.
Ow!
What happened?
I was just checking the temperature of the chili.
I think we better keep moving. Everything at the potato prep station looks really good. No single-serve items are being used to dispense the food, only stainless steel clean utensils. It looks great. Homer, I must compliment your staff on their neat and tidy appearance. Sherry here, for example, has a proper uniform, a hat, and a name badge. But Homer, chemicals should not be stored above the 3-compartment sink. Homer, mop closets should not look like this. You have brooms on the floor, they should be hanging up, there's food debris in the sink, and chemicals on the floor. This is not the way a mop closet should be. Homer, this can opener is dirty, disgusting, and quite unsanitary. It should be cleaned after every use to prevent metal shavings and food from falling into the cans of food. As well, food prep items should be cleaned after every use. Crocs should not be used that have a chip in them. And the wire shelving should be clean and rust-free.
Picky, picky, picky. When I worked at Lucky Chucky's Burger Bucket, I didn't have to remember all this.
You don't have to remember all this. It's all on the checklist. Why don't you take the checklist and see if you can notice anything yourself?
Okay, here we go. First up, it's on to the cold storage. Follow me. I mean dry storage. I knew that. Just seeing if you were on your toes. Things look really tidy here. Usually looks like a bomb hit. That light cover is broken and needs to be replaced.
I'm impressed you noticed that broken light cover, Homer.
Well, I should notice it. I broke it last night with my soccer ball. Next up is the cold storage. I mean dry storage. I mean cold storage. That clip on that salad dressing bag looks pretty grody. And there's lettuce all over the floor.
Homer, did you notice the uncovered mayonnaise?
So?
And how about the lettuce? It's not covered either.
But at Lucky Chucky's Burger Bucket, we never even had covers for these things. Anyway, the customer never comes back here, so what could happen? Okay, I get the point. Let's move on to the freezer. Things are pretty tight in here, nothing out of the ordinary. Except that latch doesn't always seem to work. Funny, I can't seem to get my pen to work. Or my arm. Diane, could you take the clipboard back? Wait, it's stuck to my hand. Okay, Diane, could you carry on with the list without me while I warm up my hand?
just gone to get his arm warmed up, so I'd just like to mention that we're just going to point out a few items in each area. For example, the electrical room. Often it is used as a storage area, as you can see, but this is quite dangerous because it could be a potential fire hazard. One of the most inspected areas by the health department is the frosty machine. The frosty machine must be thoroughly cleaned nightly and sanitized, and then sanitized again prior to use. Before the employee cleans and sanitizes the frosty machine, he or she should clean and wash their hands. Starting with the parts of the machine, the hopper should be cleaned with hot soapy water and then brushed clean with sanitizer solution. The O-rings around the drive shaft should be removed and cleaned with no chocolate buildup. The gasket on the baffle rod should be removed and the outside should be wiped clean. The beater assembly and blades should have no nicks and no chocolate buildup on the blades. The front of the frosty machine is what the customer sees, and this should be cleaned and wiped regularly during operation. Especially as you can see here, the drip tray is not up to Wendy's standards. The temperature of the meat should be checked periodically to make sure it is maintained at a temperature of 40 degrees Fahrenheit or lower. After a rush period, the meat should be rotated back into the walk-in cooler to make sure that this temperature is kept constant. Temperature checks are quite critical. Any food that is kept above 40 degrees Fahrenheit and below 140 degrees Fahrenheit is a danger zone in which bacteria can grow and could cause food poisoning. So remember, keep hot foods hot and cold foods cold. When cooling potentially hazardous products such as chili, it is important to have the chili pot only half full. The reason behind this is that the chili will then cool to 40 degrees Fahrenheit or lower within the recommended 4 hours. Ground beef should not be stored over other foods to prevent cross-contamination. As well, you do not want juice from the beef dripping into product stored below. Homer, where are you?
Fight to Lehman. Over to Milwaukee. He shoots. Hit the post. Oh! Diane, hi. One of my staff is missing, and I was looking for a hairnet for my beard.
I got one right here. I left one of the most important things for the last, the customer's washroom. Often the washrooms leave a lasting impression on a customer's mind. Many customers feel if the washrooms aren't clean, the rest of the restaurant isn't clean.
Man on the floor. Warning, man entering danger zone. Just looking for bears, ma'am.
How does it look to you?
Fine, let's go.
There should be soap in the soap dispenser. The hand dryer should work. But look at here, Homer. There's no toilet paper.
Picky.
I think we better move on. Can I use your office for a wrap-up session?
Okay, but I better feed Eunice before I let you in. Eunice keeps the bears away. When I first found Eunice, she was only 4 feet long. Of course, she was much better tempered then. Except for that nasty business with the customs officer. Here we are, home sweet Homer. Eunice, stand back. Eunice. Maybe you should just stay in the doorway. Eunice, you behave now.
As you can see from our quality assurance tour through the restaurant, the cleanliness part of QSC is often overlooked but very important. By following the quality assurance inspection booklet, you can identify the key items and act upon them immediately. Once you have identified these items, you and your management staff can prioritize the other issues. Remember, cleanliness and sanitation begins with you, the manager, because you are the role model for the rest of the staff in attitude, behavior, and appearance. Today's customers are very sensitive to uncleanliness, and often that will determine whether they return or not.
Now, I think Diane missed a few things. So I want you out there in Videoland to quickly list a few things that went unnoticed. Can you find 3 things that she missed? Guys, run back over a few sections. Okay, you tell Ms. Know-It-All what she missed. you're back. Diane went to get some adult strength Tylenol. Okay, so oversight number 3 was a little obvious. If you find any more mistakes, send them into headquarters. Attention, Homer's Guide to QSC. And for the pickiest person, the one who finds the most bona fide oversights, will win a lifetime pass to Lucky Chucky's Burger Bucket. It's easy for us to offer a lifetime pass because A, no one will ever use it more than once, and B, Lucky Chucky went out of business. Have you still got time? Oh, single ladies, my number is 555-2727, and I'm available for supper most evenings. I hate bears, and I love hockey. I'm afraid of no bears.
The fluorescent light above the salad bar should be cleaned and protected against breakage. And the ice should be completely surrounded by the Crocs. My job is to assist managers and new trainees.
He's a new manager?
Wait, I gotta finish my line.
Sorry. I thought you were waiting for me.
As you can see from our quality assurance tour through the restaurant, what is it? Once you buy that dance, do it again. The cleanliness part of QSC is often overlooked, but very important. I can't think. What's my next line?
Okay, everything looks pretty tidy in here. Oh, sorry. I screwed up my lines. I'm Homer Stimson. I'm your new assistant manager. Sorry, I screwed up the lines. I'm Homer Stimson. I'm Homer Stimson. Okay, now you tell Ms. Know-It-All what...
Before it almost gone too low.
No, it's I'm not that tall.
To my front.